Alright, welcome viewers, this is Team Jada. We are back with another video of Diablo 3 Hardcore. And this is my new set of Witch Doctors. This is Seasons mode. And again guys, this is Hardcore. I am multi-boxing Witch Doctors. Level 50, I'm super excited. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys what a rift looks like. And some of you guys probably already seen it. This is nothing new to the people who have been playing this for a very, very long time. This is what the rifts look like for me, for my level 50 guys. This is pretty much easy mode. I haven't set any difficulty levels on this game and with my set, and I don't plan to increase the intensity until I've acquired a good amount of legendaries in each socket for my guys, and I finally get my final strategy to progress in the game. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just grinding. I am just grinding to level 70. I want to get there as soon as I can, hopefully without dying. And then once I get to 70, I'll start to put together my pieces. I'm probably, you know what, I haven't been looking at builds for the Witch Doctors. I've seen a lot of builds. I've been watching a lot of Witch Doctor live streams on Twitch. And a lot of the people that I'm watching are softcore players. I've watched a couple of hardcore, but I haven't really seen anybody playing the Witch Doctor. So I can't copy. I don't think I could copy a softcore build because as I'm watching the live streams, I see like a lot of people dying, you know. So and that's something that I can't do when I run the rifts. I also see a lot of people kind of rushing through rifts. That's another thing that I can't do. I can't afford to just, you know, run through mobs and packs of elites, you know, hoping to get by them. Like that's not gonna happen. So, but this build that I got, and I'm gonna go over it and explain it to you as I'm playing it, really quickly here. So my right mouse click, I am using the corpse spiders, and I'm using a spider queen. And so what it does, you throw a large jar with the spider queen that births spiderlings. So it just kind of, you throw it out there and it attacks. It actually sees who's out there and it goes to them and attacks them, and then it starts to birth little ones, and then the little ones attack. So I think it's pretty cool. Now I've been watching the damage on it, and it does a significant amount of damage, so which is pretty cool. So I like it so far. In the past, I've used toads, which I'm probably going to switch to Plague of Toads. And once I hit level 51, which is one level, I'm going to try to use the Mutate to Yellow Toads that poison and confuse enemies. Now, why would I use that? For me, what I'm trying to play is a crowd control type of a Witch Doctor. You know, I want to be able to control these elites out there and take them down easily, you know. So I think with these plays of toads, I get into a pack of mobs, I unleash my toads, and everyone starts to get confused. They start attacking each other while my guys are, you know, killing them one by one. So that's the plan for that later on. I know there's a lot of other spells that I see Witch Doctors using that are powerful, and you know, so far my guys are doing decent damage. For the level, of course, things are going to get harder, and that's where we're going to have to adjust. But right now, I'm doing well with this build. I like it, and my gear is not even top notch. I'll give you an example. I was running with some guy. I was running with a wizard a day or two ago, and we were doing a rift. He's like, "Hey, let's do a rift." I'm like, "All right, yeah." He goes, "You know, do you want to upgrade the difficulty?" And I'm like, no. so we go into the riff, and we're doing the riff, and he's just like blasting through content. You know, he's running, and I'm trying to catch up to him. And so we get through the riff, and I'm like, damn, that was awesome. And so we start talking about damage. He's like, "Hey, how much damage are you doing?" And I told him I was like doing like 4,000 damage, and he's like, "Oh, I'm doing like 9, almost like 10,000." And I'm like, no wonder you wanted to up the difficulty. I'm like, and we were both the same level. So his gear and probably the skills that he would use, no, it's definitely the gear that he was using was a lot better than my stuff. So I have a lot to learn, and a lot of gear to get before I could even think about upgrading the difficulty. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to take a chance. This, it's still tricky, man. Hardcore, you never know, And what makes it so challenging about this game, about, hardcore, is that I can't die once. I can't slip up. I can't make a mistake not once. That's what makes it interesting for me. So, all right, so that's on my right click. On my left click, I use Poison Dart right now. I'm using Poison Dart. Shoot multiple poison darts, and let me show you why. This is like a freaking machine gun. Look. As you see, they all simultaneously doing the same thing. So just imagine this, all of these guys attacking with poison dart on the same enemy. Dude, stuff's gonna drop. Okay, on my fourth key for all of them, I have Gargantuan. I have my zombie dogs. What I have on my Gargantuan is I have Relentless Giant. So, when the Guardian encounters an elite enemy or is surrounded, it enrages, gaining bonuses to movement and attack. That's awesome. This one, I don't know if I should get this one, but only because it's only for a limited time, and I need my guy all the time, right? And then my zombie dogs, I have Lifelink. Your zombie dogs absorb 10% of all damage done to you. I like that. And I probably will switch it up. But for now, they're on Lifelink. And my number 2 key is Mass Confusion. Now, people are probably like, why do you have that? I know a lot of people, I know I should have, there's a skill called Spirit Walk, which is awesome. And it's probably good for hardcore because it kind of gets you out of a sticky situation, which will probably come up. Right now, dude, I think I have everything covered. And for the most part, what's important is just controlling those elites before they get out of control and start putting down arcanes and getting crazy. So I control it when I first go up to them, and I make sure, and the cooldowns are pretty quickly too. So if I run into a pack of elites, and then 3 or 4 seconds later, 5 seconds later, I am back and I have my cooldowns ready to go. Now the cooldown for this is 1 minute, so it's not too bad. So now what this does is confuses enemies and causes them to fight for you. Now how awesome is that? So what I do is I'm going to show you guys too when I do it. I'm explaining to you so you can see what's going on. I encounter a pack of elite mobs. Now normally I won't run up to them. I won't run up to them unless I have to. Most times what I've noticed, regardless of what pets and monsters that I have out there fighting for me, the elites, they're for some reason I gain aggro on them. So what happens is they come up to my witch doctors automatically, totally avoiding the zombie dogs and everything that's out there, and they come up to my witch doctors right in front of me. When that happens, I normally hit my Mass Confusion. Now they're confused. Now what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to switch it up, because I've noticed so far as of right now, and I'll go over to my next skill, which is Hex. Hex has been working amazingly for me, man. I've been using Hex with Toad of Hugeness. Now, I have 3 toads, right? I have three witch doctors, so that means 3 toads pop out. 3 toads pop out. Normally, your packs of elites running what? 3, 4? I think 4. I think it's 4 plus a champion or whatever. So, I cast my Hex. My toads come out. My toads swallow up the elites or eat them, not completely. Sometimes they don't completely kill them, but it's crowd control. It gives me like a few seconds to deal with whatever ones have not been swallowed by my toads, and then I down them one by one. It is amazing. Sometimes I've seen where they've swallowed them and then they kill them. I don't know, it's crazy. But in any event, that is my crowd control. So now I throw out these 3 toads. They swallow the freaking elites. Now I only have like 1 elite to deal with. I kill him, and then when the other 2 come out or other 3 come out, I'm ready for them. Now, I've been using this in conjunction with Mass Confusion. If it gets really, really crazy, Mass Confusion, everybody changes sides. Everybody's fighting for me, and I kill stuff so fast. So enough talking, man. I am gonna do a quick, and I won't do a riff. It might take a little longer. I'm gonna do a regular bounty, and I'll come back with another video with the rift. I'll do something simple. Let's see if I could, yeah. We'll do something simple. We'll do, let's see, alright, we'll do Halls of Agony level 3. We're supposed to kill somebody here. So we'll do this real quick. And I'll show you guys what I mean with elites. Hopefully we'll run into packs of elites. Okay, so here's my group here. As you can see here, the other mobs, they're kind of like lighter, and those are just the other witch doctor's pets. They're a little lighter than mine. So right now my guys are running at 10 speed. Yeah, movement speed is 10. I'd like to up that. The plan is to get them to, I gotta get boots. I've seen boots out there, probably 12 speed. I want to try to move up to 12. Right now I'm running pretty quickly. So I'm pretty happy with the speed as of right now. I definitely want to get faster, and also I definitely, hopefully, because the key, of course, you know, as I progress, is speed. You know, of course, at one point I'm gonna try to run through content as fast as I can without being careless and reckless. Of course, make sure my gear's top notch. Yeah, you want to get through the risk quicker so you can get gear quicker, right? You know, so, but I'm not gonna get too crazy with running through rifts and risking, you know, my characters, you know, dying. So, but speed is nice. Speed is also nice to get away from stuff that, you know, you can't handle. Right now I haven't had that problem yet, but it's always good to have speed. I can't stress that enough. So let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. So let me just show you what I mean here. Alright, so we got an elite here, which is right here in front of me. There's my toad. As you see here, my toad gobbled one up. And they're gone. Now, I forgot to go over one other thing, which is pretty amazing. Skills. What I'm using right now, well, I'm using Circle of Life. So when an enemy dies within 20 yards, there's a 15% chance that a zombie dog. I have to change that. I haven't seen that actually working for me, so I may have to change that. Bad medicine is when you deal poison damage to an enemy, its damage is reduced by 20% for 3 seconds, which is pretty awesome. And then I have Fetish Sycophants, which is this is awesome. I got this on all 3 of my guys, and let me tell you something. So far, it's been working out pretty well. And I think, you know what? I've seen some higher level, some level 70 witch doctors running around with an army of these little dudes, and it's got to be an item that's proccing it or something. I'll find that when we get to level 70. But for now, when I hit enemies with your spells, I have a 10% chance to summon a dagger wielding fetish to fight by your side for 60 seconds. Now that's awesome, because when I'm hitting people with my poison dart, these little guys are spawning, and they're just like, it adds up, and before you know it, I have like a bunch of these little guys fighting for me, which is awesome. As you see there, if you could see them, I have a bunch of little guys following me, and of course my other guys have them as well. Alright, so the guys not this way. We killed the 100 guys that we're supposed to do for this bounty. Now we have to kill Tree Fist Woodhead, so we gotta find him. Let's see if he's in here. Nope. As I mentioned before, I'm accumulating a lot of these little guys. You guys can see it on your screen. Oh my god, they're adding up. This is crazy. And for me, my like I said, I'm going pet. I know that I'm gonna go pet. I'm going with a pet build for sure. I'm hardcore. And my goal, guys, is to accumulate as much minions as I can. I'm gonna like try to overload this. Hopefully it doesn't backfire and I lag out and stuff and die. But I want to get as much minions as I can, dude, and just like tear stuff up, dude. Like, yeah. As you see here, a pretty easy plan here. I am like, my spiders are up front. I'm taking care of just about everything here. Everything. Nothing's getting by my guys. I like to sync my guys up so I don't lose control. I still have my little army behind me. As long as I continue to kill stuff, I keep adding more and more and more. And I keep spawning my spiderlings because they do kill tree for spawn. Do I have to go down here? Oh, he's right there at the end, at the exit. Look at him. He's right there waiting. Alright, let's get him. Yeah, that was an easy one. And I didn't capture any legendaries, but I completed a bounty for you guys. And that's just a quick video on what my guys do. I'm going to show you guys a rift in my next video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. Don't forget to favorite, like, share, and subscribe if you want to see more, man. Thank you guys for watching, man. Later.